Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, Riri, come in. I'm scared. Okay, thank you. I'm just like, Riri, come in, girl. I'm scared. Okay, let me turn this down. Oh my god. Okay, Riri, excuse me, girl. I didn't put no lashes on, no makeup. And can you hear me? Can you hear me well, or do I have to put my AirPods in? I know. Hi, Lord. Oh my god, you guys got me so excited and so hyped. Okay. Okay. I'm nervous, but you guys, okay, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna turn this down then. I want to see if y'all can hear me or not. And I can actually see the live chat from here. Oh my god, thank you, my gorgeous Riri. Oh my god, Lord, girl, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But this is a story time, so I hope like I not only make it quick, but I hope I can tell y'all everything in line just as well. But how are you guys? Happy New Year. How's y'all New Year going? So far. How's it going so far? Oh my God. Yes. And also cheers. Cheers to the New Year's. Riri, I know what you got, girl. I'm trying not to be nervous. I'm trying. But if y'all have anything to drink, Riri, I know what you got going on, girl. Laura, if you have anything, I don't know if you drink tea, coffee, vape, hookah, cigarettes, whatever you want, girl. Go ahead and get it so we can kind of all relax together. Oh, Father. Okay, yes, enjoy your water with us. Okay, so it's us. I was like, oh, it's gonna be me and Riri. So now it's gonna be me, Riri, and Lord. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. So, hey, Exotica! And I'm excited. Like Riri and Lord, they're calming me down. So, so I'm getting to the point where, I can tell the story. And also Exotica, I don't know if you got Lord has water. My girl Riri, she gets lit. I got my wine. So if you have anything you want to drink, water, wine, beer, vape, whatever whatever you have. So, and thank you guys. I can't thank y'all enough. So, I have two stories I want to tell, and if this live goes well, then I will tell the second story in another live. I just gotta see what day would be good, because it's only good right now because my husband off work and he able to chill, and then the kids are like chilling like villains in the back. Oh man, Riri. Oh, Drake, thank you so much for coming. Hi, weirdos. Oh, beauty queen. Oh my god, you guys got me blushing. Thank you guys. Don't make me cry, you guys. I'm like, me and Riri gonna be in this one kicking it, and with all of you guys, I'm so happy. I can't stop touching my face. It's not breaking out. I can't stop touching my face. Thank you guys. And y'all gonna see how overly excited I am, the type of person that I am. So, thank you, weirdos. Oh my god. Hey, you guys. Oh my god. And Shadrake, girl, I seen Valentine nails. I seen some Valentine nails. I was like, the first thing I thought about was you. I'm like, oh my god, if Shadrake see this post, she's gonna be like, I knew it. I know, beauty queen. I know. Like, I was, honestly, I was gonna go live Wednesday, but I was terrified. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And then last night we had like a family movie night. We watched the Joker, the second one. And so today I was like, if I don't do it, I'm never gonna do it. Like, I'm just not. So I'm here, and you guys are here with me. Thank you. I know, Shatrick. I was like, we got at least wait 2 weeks before we start doing Valentine's Day nails. But I guess they ready. Okay, how you get moderators? Because I ain't got time for nobody stupid coming up in this mug. Okay, but if you did hear something, it is my chair. Okay, it's my chair. Okay, exactly, Lord, exactly. Okay, so, whew, okay, so like I said, I'll have two story times. One I'm gonna tell if this how do you hold on? Oh, hold on. People are idiots. Okay, okay, I just hit them. Okay, so the title of this story is Hey Cardi. Did they just say hi? I couldn't block them. Well, enjoy the story then, idiot. Okay, so the title of this story is We Met the Wife, Girlfriend, the Stripper. Okay, so when I say we, I mean me and my husband, as you guys know, Juan. So we're gonna use names that is not their actual names. So my husband was at work, and this new guy named Bob. Yeah, okay, okay. Let me try that. Okay, let me see. Oh, whoa, no, no, no. I don't think I can do it because I almost. Oh, because on my kid's phone. That's why. Hold on. Excuse my face, y'all. Like, excuse my face. Okay. 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 Did that work? Okay. Okay. Then let me do because. Okay. Okay. That worked. Okay. 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 So. Okay. Thank you. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to do it from my kid phone. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So my husband was at work, and this new guy named Bob came in, and so they ended up saying hey, and then like talking or whatever, and it was my husband was just like are you married? And oh boy, Bob was like yes, I'm married, and so we can hang out and we can do whatever you guys want to do this weekend. So my husband was like, okay, bring your wife, we'll all meet up at Black Rock, which is a restaurant here, and we'd hang out, go bowling afterwards, and get to know each other a little bit better. So, and if you guys are just getting started here, go ahead on and get you something to drink, smoke if you smoke, whatever the case may be for yourself. But we all met up at Black Rock. They were like parked in the front, we were parked in the back. We already kind of like pre-gamed with some yes, beauty queen. Cheers, my darling. We already pre-gamed. Oh my God, pre-gamed with some shots. Not knowing they were pre-gaming also, just like on some other stuff. Hey, Mama Els, darling. Go ahead and get you a drink, smoke, water, because Lord has water, whatever you're into, whatever you like. So my husband ended up calling him and was like, we're here, so let's get ready to go in, and they can meet, we can meet, I can meet his wife, and we can all go in. So we walk up to the store, to the building. Yeah, I'm nervous still, okay, so excuse me. But we all walk up to the building, and she walks up. A lot of women shorter than me. Okay, I'm 5'9". I think all of y'all are shorter than I am. So we are walking up to the building. She's shorter than me. It's like the summertime, but I'm not a short person, so I still had on jeans. Me and my husband match on everything that we do. So we walk up. They walk up. And she has on this like dress type thing, like a jacket, and these like Rihanna vibe type glasses. So it was like, okay, come on, look at y'all. So I don't hug men, so I gave her a hug, shook Bob's hand. Now I forgot her name, but I'm gonna say her name is Hazel, because she had in these contacts that was like bluish, greenish type. But her name would match with somebody with hazel eyes. So I'm gonna just say her name Hazel. It was something different. It wasn't like a real name. So then we go in, they sit us down. So we sit down looking at drinks, and I had just got on blood pressure medication, and they was like, you can't drink. So I'm like, dang, I wonder if my husband is going to give me, thank you so much. So I'm like, hold on, love the short people. No. Oh my God, thank you, Lord. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drink because of what's going on. And she, oh, girl, I'm in a pharmacy, medical field. I work around medication all day. What is it called that you're on? And I'm like, I just got on it. I don't know what it's called. She's like, how you don't know? Yeah, excuse my facial expressions too, but how you don't know what type of medication or how you don't know what it's called? I'm like, because I just got on it. I don't know what it's called. She's like, oh, well, you need to know what you put into your bite. Like, give me a whole like little mom speech. So I'm like, okay. Well, I don't know if I'm drinking anyway. So it don't matter. It don't matter what I'm taking or not. I don't know if I'm drinking. But my husband did come back with like some little light drink. And so it was like, I was sipping it. We were sitting there talking, and then this waitress came up, and she was just like, how do you guys like the drinks? You're able to mix, if you want some type of, it was like syrup type stuff. She's like, if you guys want some of this in your drink, then you could pour it in there and stir it up. And she's like, oh, I know. Hey, Miss Hazel, I know. I'm a mixologist. I'm like, okay, yeah. I am too. We just stir drinks. You like she was just so many different things within meeting her. So it was just like, okay, you're a mixologist, you're in the medical field, girl. What else you do? Like, what else you got going on? So the lady that came, she was not even our waitress, honestly. The waitress was her best friend, and so her best friend trying to take our order, and the girl that's not our waitress was over there just all in Hazel face, like, oh girl, you're so pretty. Well, she wasn't ugly. She was a pretty girl. I don't like her attitude and stuff like that will make a person ugly or funny looking to me. Like, I don't know if you guys go through that. Like, if somebody got a bad attitude, you be like, you ugly. They could be the prettiest person you seen that hour, but just the fact of how their attitude is, you just be like, I ain't feeling her like that. Like, that's how it was for her. And so the waitress is like all in her face, like, oh girl, you in the medical field, like, oh girl, you go girl. So I'm sitting to the right of her, like at the wall in the booth. And so she literally turns her back like this to me, talking to the waitress. So I'm like, okay, I'm just talking to my husband and Bob over here. Because my husband told me everything about what's going on at work. So I know the stuff that they're talking about, the people that they're talking about. Oh, hey, Cynthia. See, Alicia told me to pay attention to the chat. And I'm not. Hey, my gorgeous Cynthia. Cynthia, grab a drink, water, anything that you want. Hookah, vape, cigarette, whatever you got. Whatever you got. Thank you guys so much. Oh, y'all just made my day. Y'all made my night. Okay, y'all made my night. But she was sitting there. Okay, good. I've heard. So she was sitting there back turned to me. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna let them have a conversation. I'm gonna keep it here with them. So then the waitress finally walk away because our food comes. And so our food, my husband didn't order because they didn't have chicken wings there, which they used to have. They didn't have Philly cheesesteak, which they used to have. So it was just like, man, like, we should have went somewhere else where we know that we can get some food, So my husband just didn't eat. He was like, I just eat some chicken wings and fries when I get to the bowling alley. And I forgot what I ordered. I eat, y'all. So I forgot what I ordered. But we sitting there eating, and she like, this French onion soup ain't got enough onions in there. Oh, they didn't make this properly. Oh, the bread is cold. Like, she complained about everything. So, and I don't like people like that. And I don't disrespect nobody who touching my food. Like, I just don't. So, oh, Mama Else, I love you guys so much. Beauty Queen, I know. Like, she just had such a irritating attitude. Like, she really, really did. And for you guys that just came in, this title to this is We Met the Wife, Girlfriend, and the Stripper. Now, Eileen, when I bring up something later, you're going to remember I've run this up Freestyle Friday before. But she, like, and man, I'm telling you, and Mama L was just, wait, let me hurry up, let me hurry up. So, she complained about everything. So I'm just like, oh my God, let's hurry get this over with so we can go bowling. Where I really ain't got to pay her no attention, when you're bowling. And then, since I already had my drink, I'm like, I'm getting another drink while we're bowling. So we sitting there, and she pulls out some edibles, and she offered, "Do we want some?" And I've done edibles before, probably like 3 times. The first time was a sucker, so it made my tongue numb. The second time, I didn't even feel it at all, and it was like a Sour Patch Kid, like the watermelon kind. Then the third time, I took it, and I don't remember what it was, but it made me feel so like everything about my life was dry. Like my skin was dry, my mouth was dry, my eyes were dry, like everything was dry. And I'm laying in the bed all scrunched up. Like my husband, like, what's wrong? I was like, I feel like I'm dry. I can't do this. He tried not to laugh. He like, you want water? Like, you want a cold towel? Like, what can I get for you? So, oh, girl, this is a corner in my bedroom. Let me see if I can. This is a corner. I don't want to mess this up, but this is literally a corner in my bedroom. Like, I'm telling you, my husband can make anything work. I'm telling you, he is. Oh, my double chin came to win. My husband's a great decorator, and we still got a little over there. That's where my closet is, and his closet is somewhere else. But thank you, girl. So we took the edible. I think that's where I was at. So my husband took one and he ate it, and I'm sitting there like I'm straight gate. Like last time I took one, it wasn't hitting me right. Like I didn't get the. Oh, and then I was fasting, so I was fasting from snacks. So I'm sitting there dry with the munchies, and I can't go in the pantry and eat nothing. Yes, Cynthia, straight cotton mouth. It was like cotton body at that point. And I'm fasting from snacks, so I got the munchies like a mug, and I could not eat nothing that I was craving. So it was just horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. So, and I ended up just going to sleep, honestly, and just slept it off. But my husband was like, just take it. It's just, he was like, it's a little sticky, but just take one. You'll be fine. So I'm like, man, okay. So, excuse me. So I reached in the bag and tried to pull it out, and it wouldn't. It was like really all stuck together, like as if it was like in her purse for days in like a warm car. Like it was just real sticky and stuck together. And I'm like, it's stuck together. Girl, just pull it. This is her. This Hazel got on my nerves. She's like, just pull it. So I'm like, so I reached in there, I pulled it, and I ate it. And so I'm like, oh dang, it wasn't that bad. So then the other girl came back over again. Our waitress, best friend, came back over again. And of course Hazel go back to, talking to herself. But she making this face at me like, why she keep coming back? But then turn to her and be like, oh girl, reached over, got her phone, showing herself on the phone and everything, but they're looking at me like, I don't know what you. And it's like, you loving the attention. Like, I did, beauty queen. I did volunteer for sure. So, hey, Alyssa May. Thank you, girls. I'm so appreciative of you guys. I really, really am. I'm so appreciative of you guys. So, the girl come back over, and she's like, well, what you guys got planned for the day? For the rest of the night? And so, we looking like, nothing. And she like, oh, whatever. She like, oh, here go Hazel. We're going bowling. She's like, oh, well, we can come with you. And so, our waitress looking like, yeah, we best friends and all, but I don't know these people. But we can come with you. And Hazel just soaking it in. She's just soaking it in. And so, my husband look at each other like, oh yeah, she want Hazel. Like she wants some of that. She want what some of she got going on over here. So we end up finish eating up, got some carry outs, and then we end up leaving and going down the street to the bowling alley. And so when we get to the bowling alley and we're standing in line, my husband came over my shoulder and was like, I'm feeling it. And so I'm laughing at him because mine didn't kick in yet. So I'm laughing at him and I'm like, there's no way you are already. He was like, I'm feeling it. Like he was dead serious. So I'm like, well, I'm laughing because I didn't believe him. I did not believe him. So then we get our shoes and stuff. We got our own shoes and balls. So they go to get the drinks. The men did, and then me and Hazel went to go sit down. And Bob was just like cool and chill. Like he was real chill and laid back. So it was no problem with him. So they go get the drinks and they got some chicken. So me and her sitting down, and I swear to God, I'm sitting there, and I caught myself just staring. That's the thing where the bowling balls come up at, and then they go to the lanes, and they come up and they go to the separate lanes. I caught myself just sitting there staring at it. Like I was zoned out, just staring. And so I'm like, man, yes. I'm sitting there staring. I'm like, I think I'm feeling it. And so I'm telling, it's just me and her at this point. So I tell her, I'm like, I think I'm feeling it. And then luckily at that point, and she just looked at me like she gave me this stank look, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling it. And then my husband coincidentally came, and he came with a cup of water. It's like as if he knew. So he came with a cup of water and a chicken. So he over there eating because he didn't eat at the restaurant. So he over there eating, and I'm drinking the water, and I'm still sitting there like, I'm feeling it. Like I can't move at this point in life. Like I still got my regular shoes on. Like I couldn't do anything. And so she turned around to me and was like, get a bottle of water. And I'm like, I got a cup. I said a bottle of water. And so I'm sitting there tweaking a little bit like, what's the difference? Like it's water. Like I'm drinking water. And so I tell my husband, I'm like, I'm feeling it. And I'm not feeling her vibe. Like I'm like, maybe it's just me. I'm like, maybe I'm tweaking. I can't with her. Like I'm not feeling her. I'm not. I was like, but I can't be tweaked because sometimes I have tweaked, and my husband was like, no, they chill, and they actually was chilling. It was just me. So he like, no, let me just. He was like, no, let's just go. So then he was like, cause my husband didn't fully know what I was feeling. So he was just like, all right, let's just go. So we left the chicken there, and my husband told him like, y'all stay. Enjoy y'all night together, night out without the little chickadees, because they had kids too, and we're gonna go. So he really had to pick me up and help me carry me to the car, not like this, but like hold my arm and carry me to the car. So we get like down the street, and I'm like, did we get the bowling balls? So we have to call old boy Bob and let him know like we left our bowling balls there. So can you get them for us? Man, Cordy, girl. Because I'm telling y'all, like, sometimes when I say stuff, a person, because I said this when Eileen with the Harry Potter collab, I said this when people do certain things, if you don't catch them in the act and ask them what's the problem is, they know how to get their way out of it. And so I'm sitting there like, if I say something to her, is she going to figure out a way to get herself out of it? Because I'm tweaking at this point, and she had me like a G. She took like 2, and they was already pre-gaming in the car before we got to the restaurant. So I'm like, she a G at this point, and I'm over here buzzing. So I didn't know if it was just me tweaking, but I did know she was irritating at the restaurant. So we get in the car, and we're driving. He caught him about the bowling balls. So we're driving, and I swear to God, every time my husband pushed on the brake, my body was tensing up. Like I was zoned out. So he's braking, I'm like, and then I go back to regular. As soon as he break, I clench up again. Like it was like as if, don't you know how you laugh and you about to pee on yourself and you hurt it sucking in? Like that's what I was doing the whole ride. Hey Chris, hey Chris, thank you so much. Exactly, Laura. Like go ahead on somewhere else. Like go ahead on somewhere else with all of that. Like it's not needed and it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. So I'm like clenching the whole way home. Luckily, it was like 8 miles from our house. So, and my husband was like, he was like this at the wheel. Like, like, you okay over there? You okay over there? Like, as he's still like driving, because he was buzzed. His kicked in before mine's did. So, he over there like trying to stay focused. He like, we got kids to get home to. So, we sitting there like, what do we do? Like, why do we do this? It's like we just sitting there like we too old to be doing irresponsible stuff like this. But when we go out, we like to have fun. We had our kids at a younger age, so now that we're pushing 40, our kids are older. So we just sitting there we having fun, okay? So he just like, okay, I got this, I got this, I got this. Thank you so much, Mama Els. So, I know I shouldn't have beauty queen. I should just, man. And Lord, yes, we were sitting there paranoid, like we gotta get home. So we finally get home, and I go straight. I said, "Hey to the chickadees," and I go straight to bed. And my husband, he made sure the kids was okay because our oldest is like he's gonna be driving soon, so he's straight. And my other kids, they mature, so they straight. And then he old enough to watch, and let me put that out there. My kid is old enough to watch my other kids. So I'm in a bed. My husband get comfortable. He get in the bed, and I'm sitting. I'm laying there. I'm like, and I rolled over to my husband. I'm like, is the bed shaking? And my husband turned to me and was like, no. Like, what are you going through over there? So I'm like, I swear to God, over this. I'm like, I'm having seizures. If the bed not shaking, and it's not an earthquake going on, I'm over here having seizures. So I'm just still shaking. My body is like shaking uncontrollably. In my mind though, because my husband said I wasn't physically moving. So hey, MJ girl, hey darling. So my husband like, girl, the bed not shaking, the ground not moving, like you're not shaking. What are you going through over here? So then he get the phone and he calls Bob and he like, what y'all put in those edibles? Like, are they laced with something? And they like, no. He's like, my wife is over here tweaking. Like, what? I don't know what she going through. What type of edible is like? What is it? And so they like, it's a regular edible. Like, we don't know what your wife going through over there, but it's a regular edible. So I'm blowing my husband high all the way. Like, I done turned him into a whole caretaker at this point. Because anytime I felt myself dozing off, I would start shaking again. And so I'm hitting him like, how you don't feel it shaking that I'm going through right now? And so he's just like, all right. So then I'm like, oh, I feel like I gotta throw up. So then he goes to the bathroom, get a bucket. He's sitting there holding my hair back and like trying to make sure I'm okay. And I was out of it. Like, I'm like, never again. Never again. I nailed you. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for coming. And you guys get a drink. Let me go ahead and get a sip because I'm off. I need water at this point. But get water, whatever you got. Tea, coffee, a vape, whatever you got, darling. But yes, beauty queen. Cheers, darling. And cheers to New Year's, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hold on. It wasn't with green. What was in green? See, that's what people be talking about when they go to the chat and they be like, hold on, wait, what are you talking about? But he's sitting there trying to help me sober up. And I finally fall asleep, so then he falls asleep. And so the next day, I'm like, I don't want to. Hey, enchanting girl. How are you? You guys are really like making my night, I swear. But I finally found, oh, the gummy. Okay, yeah, and this one was red. I don't know. It wasn't like, I think it's called like sativa or something. It was not one of those. This was homegrown by her. I swear it was, bro. It was not right. It was not right, bro. It wasn't, because it got me. I ain't never taken an edible again in life, okay? So the next day, I'm like, I didn't like her. I can't hang out with her. I don't want no parts of her. So then my husband went to work that night and was like, yeah, my wife ain't feeling her like that. Like, I don't think we can hang out with y'all again. And then Bob out of nowhere like, your wife feel how I feel every day. This is why me and her not together. And so my husband like, what you mean y'all not together? We said we was gonna hang out with our wives and you bring your wife. Like, what do you mean y'all not together? He like, this is what I'm talking about. She got an attitude problem. She not there for the kids. He just started telling everything. He's like, she just irritating. I can't deal with her like that. So we like, I know a chain girl. That's why I got me some wine. But in general, smoking is not for me, and edibles not either. All because of that chick, okay? And so Oh, Cynthia. Oh, see, it freaks you out though, doesn't it? It don't feel right. It don't feel right. And so he's just like, nah, I'm not actually with her. And so my husband like, what do you mean? He was like, you said that I'm telling you, Shadrake, I'm telling you. So he like, you said to bring my wife. So I brought my wife. But I do have a girlfriend. And so my husband like, so why would you not bring the person you're with at that time? He's like, because you said wife. So I'm married legally, so I brought my wife. So I'm like, I don't want to hang with her no more. And he just said everything. I don't want to put her business out there like that, but he just said a whole bunch of stuff about her, and that's why they're not together. They're not even living in the same house, so it was just kind of like he was only bringing what who his wife was. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, we'll hang out again at some point with the girlfriend and see how that goes. So then I think it was like 2 weeks later, we actually hung out with Bob and the girlfriend. Let's say her name is Missy. So we hung out with him and Missy. We met them at Pain with a Twist. And we pulled up and she had on blue eye. My husband told me that she wears blue eyeshadow. And the thing about Bob is, I'm like, I think he liked the color blue because his wife had the green and blue contacts in. And then now Missy over here got the blue eyeshadow. I'm like, it's something about blue this man likes. So we meet her. She was cool. They brought drinks and stuff, like little platters, like little trays to go with the drinks. Um, because after that we were going out bowling, and my husband was paying for the stuff, you know. So they brought the stuff there. So then my husband would do the stuff afterwards. So she was cool. It was paying. We was getting to know each other. We was all kikiing, having fun. But then she was making a couple of comments, like, I'm not gonna say judgy comments, but just like going off of our look and kind of being like thinking that we were a certain type of way. Like she would make a comment like, we had our jewelry on. We love jewelry, so she like, you guys got a jeweler? And we like, no, we just go to the jewelry store and buy it. Like, well, I don't, my husband, like everybody else. And then we had on some J's and the tongue like reflective in certain light. So she yelled out the car. They went outside to smoke weed in between the breaks. So she yelled out the window, look at y'all with y'all shining shoes. Like, and we're laughing because it's a joke. But then once we get in the car, she was like, y'all just, y'all doing too much. Like, she made a comment as if it was doing too much, but was cool at the same time. So then Bob whispered to my husband, was like, she asked, do you like run the streets or whatever? My husband like, you just tell her I work with you. Like, what do you mean? Like, I work where you work at. I work with you. Like, did you tell her that? And so she just like making all these like judgy comments, like, but we'll kick back into being back cool. So it's like you don't know how to take it. You don't know how to take it. So we did Pain with a Twist. We had fun. Even like the instructor, because we had just met her there. So the instructor was like, "Oh, I thought that you guys had known each other because the interaction was so like we was all friends since elementary school when we were like talking and stuff." And we like, no, we literally just met in the parking lot. Like, we don't know I don't know this chick at all. So, oh, good night, Cordy. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. So, we finished Playing with a Twist, and it was like, okay, let's go bowling. So we went to the bowling alley, but we ended up going to go shoot pool. And so we sitting there, they go to get our drinks, and they brought our drinks back, and they went back up there to get like their drinks while we sitting by the pool table area. And the pool table area is like cut off. It's like the pool table area, and then the bar, and then bowling is like all on the other side. And so we're like over here like by ourselves, and nobody's sitting at the bar. They just come up there to get the drinks and then go back to the bowling area. And so a little net landed in my drink. And so I'm like, and I hadn't even sipped from it yet. So don't think I'm gross, you guys. But I grab a napkin and I like dip it where the gnat was, and it picked it up. Like, that's how you get the little gnats out your drink. And I prayed over it. God got me. And I started drinking it. And she looked at me and was like, oh, don't change the way you are. I'm like, what? She's like, don't change the way you are. And I'm like, I was like, I promise you I won't. Like, I'm not. I'm going to stay the same right here. So we sitting there, me and her still talking to get to know each other. I asked them how long they've been together. And she just like, hold on, wait. Was this all in one night? I think this was all in one. Yeah, we met them all in one night because we were going to hang out again. But we didn't. So y'all gotta excuse me. I should have wrote this stuff down. I should have wrote this down instead of knowing that I was gonna remember it. So yeah, this was all in one night. So we still sitting there getting to know each other. Me and my husband, we never on teams when it comes to competition. Like we're not married when it comes to competition. I don't know him. He don't know me. Like we're just we're just not there. We're not here at all when we are in competition, but we were stuck bowling together. So he over here complaining the whole goddamn time about how he don't want to be my partner until I start actually hitting balls in the holes. And he's like, oh, that's my wife right there. So I'm like, oh my God, get out of here, get out of here. So we all like having fun. And then we sitting there and Bob don't talk a lot, but he does joke. Like he goes off of like other jokes, or he talks off of my husband because Bob stay high. Like his eyes are like big, they're glossy, like he stays high. So I don't even think he be fully there all the time. So he just kind of like going off of what we're all talking about. He like not initiating anything. So I'm asking them as that now that they're together, like how did y'all meet? What's going on? So exactly, beauty queen. So they like, oh, we met at work at the place before he got to where my husband works at. She like, oh, we met at work. She was like, I heard a lot of stuff about him and what he was going through with his wife, and exactly. So he like, she like, I heard all the stuff he was going through with his wife, and how he a single father, and I felt bad for him. But one day I saw him walking down the aisle, and I jumped in front of him and was like, do you know a good chicken place that you could take me to? And he was just like, yeah, I know a good place I can take you to. Like, and she was like, when you gonna take me there? Like, she kind of initiated them talking after hearing, in all honesty, after hearing that he was a single father and a simp all at the same time. Like, you can use him and you feel bad for him all at the same time. Like, you feel bad for him because he's a single dad. But then, once you get to talking, you realize that he'll take care of a chick at the same time. And I feel like that's what she was going over to, like, trying to use him. So she kind of, like, jumped on him before anybody else could after hearing his little side story about being a single dad. So they, that's how they got together, and they started talking. And according to him, she's the girlfriend. But according to her, it was like, no, we're just hanging out. So it's not that deep. It's not that far into the relationship. Like he's probably thinking and feeling that it is. So it was just like, oh, okay. Like she was like, they never kissed or anything. So we just like, okay, whatever. Y'all take it slow, like. And so we still, sitting there having fun. And she just kept giving me this look, and I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? And she was like, I don't think this is the real you. And so I looked at my husband and started laughing. I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, I think you put on a facade. Like there's no way. Like this is you. Like this is the real you. Like there's no way it is. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm laughing because I get that a lot. Like, I'm an over-the-top person. My husband told me don't say that. I'm an overly excited person. And so sometimes I do come off as I'm doing too much, or that I'm fake, or like I'm putting on some type of persona of this happy-go-lucky person. I'm really not. And it's like, no, that's just how I am. Like, that's just how I am. And so my husband laughed, and it was like, no, like, this is her. Like, what you see is what you're going to get every day. As long as I'm feeling good, this is what you're going to get every day. And so she like, oh, okay, we'll see. I'm like, okay, girl, sit back. Like, you'll see. So the rest of the night, we end up shooting bowling. We end up finish bowl. Oh my God, you guys. We end up finish playing pool. until the place closed. And so we was in a parking lot talking about the next time we was gonna hang out, which we was gonna go to a Seahawks versus Lions football game. So that was gonna be our next time hanging out. And so me and her exchanged phone numbers, and then of course the men had each other's phone numbers. So we said bye, and then we went on about our day. And so oh, hold on one second. Can you mute this? I think you can. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, can y'all hear me? I'm waiting for y'all to talk back. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Oh my god, Riri, don't make me blush, okay? Especially because I got on no lashes, no makeup. I'm like, they gonna have to I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys this year. Because y'all gonna see all of me, okay? So, and I cut my hair. My husband cut it for me. He did a great job. I'm like, okay, I kind of like this new look, okay. But oh, I'm hot, you guys. Oh, Exotica, thank you. I'm excited to see y'all because I'm like, me and Riri, like, we're gonna have fun together. Like, me and her, she gonna be floating, I'm gonna be buzzed. Like, we're gonna sit in this live together and have fun, just the two of us. So for all of you guys to come up, Laura popped in. I'm like, oh my god, like somebody else is here with us. So with our water. So I'm like, I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so blessed to have you guys a part of like my whole life, you know? So thank you guys so much. So we me and her talked on the phone, and I was trying to get like an understanding of how she was and who she was. But my husband and Bob had talked, and my husband they hung up, and I came to my husband's room, and I'm like, you know, like, hey baby, whatever, going back there to see what he was doing. He's like, yeah, I just got off the phone with Bob, and he at the strip club. And so I was like, oh, okay, go ahead on now. And he was like, but I think somebody in the car with him, and the phone hung up. Because he was trying to like, Bob was trying to show my husband a stripper he had in the car, but when I guess she saw or something, like, I don't know. So the phone hung up. So then I come back there, my husband called back, and Bob was looking like, why would you call her? You know, I got a stripper in the car. And he's like, my wife okay. Like, she ain't about to judge, you know, what you got going on. And so the stripper had blue hair, you guys. I swear to God. The stripper had a blue wig on. Old girl Missy got blue eyeshadow. And then the wife got the green and blue eye contacts in. So I'm like, blue is this man color. Like, do not be around old boy with blue on, or he gonna snatch you up. Like, I'm like, that's when I realized, like, nobody with blue on is safe around this man. Like, so she in a seat, like, he's trying to show her without showing her. Then she looked and was like, hi, like, hey. And so we sitting there like, okay, girl, like, all right, y'all have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later. I know exactly. Exactly. So we like, all right, you know, enjoy yourselves. Have a good night. So we hung up. So I'm talking to Misty a couple of days later while we getting ready to see what everybody's gonna wear. Because like I said, me and my husband matched. So we looking like we don't want another couple to be there. Because we've been around other couples that wasn't matching. And later on, man told my husband how, oh, you should have let us know that y'all was matching, me and my girl. So my husband warns people ahead of time. And, oh no. No, she drank. Oh, he definitely, it's a Smurfs. I can only imagine him. I don't want to imagine him watching the Smurfs movie because, like, no, I couldn't imagine that man watching the Smurfs movie. Look, too excited going on right there. Like, I couldn't. So, Happy New Year's, Attica. Cheers. Cheers. So, cheers to all of you you guys. Love you, Exotica. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're leaving, but thank you so much for being here. And if you're not leaving, Happy New Year's to you and cheers, darling. So I'm talking to Missy a couple of days later, and she like, yeah, Bob, he he just seems so great. I feel so bad that he's a single dad. His wife is crazy. I'm like, oh, so you know he married? And she was like, yes, I know he's married. I'm like, so me and my husband like, should we tell her we met the wife? Like, if we tell her, she can't get mad at us. So we like, oh yeah, we met the wife, and I know she's crazy. But before I said that, before I ended up telling her that, well, before I ended up telling her that I've met the wife before her, she was telling me how the wife was on drugs, like hardcore drugs. So, Shadrake, girl, at that point, I'm like, she laced those edibles, bruh. She laced them. Because I've been saying this whole time, like, it's the blood pressure medication. They tell you don't drink on it. I'm in this mud drinking, taking edibles, new medication. Like, I'm just out here, just dangling. Just like, I ain't got nothing to live for. Just dangling. So I'm like, on top of that, she had to have laced them things, bro, because she was just in that mud like she just woke up on a good Sunday morning, drank some coffee, and went to church and praised God, because she was like going about her day like nothing was going on. Okay, Mama Els, darling. Man, I'm telling you, Riri, I'm like, I ain't, what? What? Like, I ain't got nothing. I'm just out here just loose goose in these streets. Like, that's how it was. Man, nailed you, girl. I tried not to. But when my husband tell me to do something, I trust my husband's judgment all the way. So when he like, okay, just try it. He took one. I'm like, okay. So that's all his karma was having to take care of me that night. So, but when she was like, this chick was on hardcore drugs, I'm like, oh my God. And so that's when I'm like, I met her before. Like, it's like, okay, I did meet her. She is crazy because she done popped up. Missy over there done braided the little girl's hairs, and the wife done popped up hiding in the bushes. They done caught her on camera sneaking and looking through windows. So they've had like interactions with each other. So that's the whole thing. They are denying this. Okay, let me make this part clear. This is what I'm thinking. This is disclaimer. This is what I'm thinking. We don't know. So I don't want to put nothing on this chick that's not true. But you just got to put two and two together. You have to. And then my husband wasn't tweaking as bad as I was. So it's just like, that's just me. Disclaimer is me thinking and feeling this way. Let me make that part clear. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, you put two and two together. That's what I'm thinking. So we sitting there. So I'm on the phone with her. I'm telling her, like, I did meet her. And she's like, yeah, she be hiding in bushes, jumping out from behind cars. And I'm just like, has she tried to fight you? And she's just like, yeah, like, hold on. What nailed you? So, man, she Drake. Man. He definitely has a higher tolerance than I do. Definitely do. So, it's just kind of like, yeah, man, be safe in these streets. And I'm old enough to know better. I know better. It's just, I don't know. I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility for my actions. But I know better. Like, you know better. You should do better. And I did not. But we sitting there, and she's like, yeah, the wife is crazy. And I'm just like, okay, girl, luckily, you're okay. Like, she didn't jump on you or put nothing out on you while you walking out the door, because for old girl, the wife know that Missy was in the house, but Missy don't know that the wife is outside hiding somewhere. Like, Missy could be walking out the house, going to the car thinking everything on fine. Old girl jump out of the bushes with anything in her hand, catching Missy off guard. So it was just kind of like, okay, I'm just happy, you're here and you safe. Shit, Drake. Man, shit, Drake, like, I'm down. I'm down. Hold on. How here? Man, look, Riri. It ain't no joke. And for sure, Lord, she is. She is freaking crazy. Riri. I gotta be like a bottle in. Not drinking, I can do. Even if some of you guys, I gotta respond back to comments. I have not had time with everybody being here like I thought I would. I gotta respond back to comments because I do have a short of the Crown Royal Blackberry. Oh my god, it was so good. Me and my husband, I swear to God, had like this much left in the bottle the next day, and it was just me and him drinking on it. It was so goddamn gone good, and we mixed it with ginger ale, kind of dry, and it got a blackberry flavor, so it was so freaking good together. But I could drink, but smoking and edibles, I cannot. Like, I cannot. So, man, Lord. Okay, beauty queen. Hey, Lola. Okay, so me and her on the phone, and she's telling me about old girl hiding and stuff. And she like, yeah. Sorry. And she like, yeah, another thing about Bob is like, he don't do clubs. He don't go to strip clubs. He don't like hanging out. He's just like a homebody. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I just saw the stripper the other day. What you mean? He is a homebody. He don't like strip clubs. Like, he got a whole blue hair stripper he be chilling with in a parking lot. So it just was like, okay, this dude be lying. And so my husband told him, whatever you got going on is you. Don't put me in it at all. And so, excuse me. So I'm sitting here like, I'm thinking in my head, like, how can you bring my husband into it? Like, but he can't lie on him in some type of way. So I'm on the phone with Missy, and she like, yeah, I know last weekend was your son's birthday, and Bob told me we couldn't hang out because he was at your son's birthday party. And we was like, no, like, yes, our son's birthday was last weekend because we told her that when we went to go shoot pool. But we end up taking just the kids out, and they coming back home and singing happy birthday and stuff to him and giving him his presents and his cupcakes and stuff. So no, Bob was not with us last weekend. And she was like, yeah, he telling me how y'all had like a whole party for the baby and he was there. So that's why we couldn't hang out last weekend. We was like, nah, bro, like, that's what we don't do is we don't get lied on and we don't lie to nobody. Like, so my husband called Bob and hollered at Bob or whatever while I'm still on the phone talking to her. He can literally drink a whole bottle and mix his liquor and not puke. Or exactly, Riri. Exactly. I know Shadrake is like, it got to be one of y'all that can handle everything. And one thing my husband do is he'll take like ibuprofen before. I just drink water. I just drink water while I'm drinking, just to make sure I stay straight and leveled out. Okay, now Drew, hopefully you can make it back before the story's over. Thank you so much for coming. So my husband talking to Bob, like how that Bob, like, I told you not to lie on me about anything to anybody. So I'm on the phone with Missy, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling Missy everything. Cause once you drag my husband into something, I want all the smoke that comes with the fire. So I'm on the phone telling her everything, like, and girl, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So I'm telling her everything. And my husband talking to Bob, and he told Bob, like, my wife just told her that my kid didn't have no goddamn no birthday party. Like, why would you lie and stuff like that? So then, I guess like the next morning, he had talked to Missy, and that night while they were at work, my husband and Bob, my husband walked up on him because my husband he's not about to be behind like no phone talking and running his mouth. He gonna come holler at you face to face. Like, he'll tell you how you feeling over the phone, but then he gonna come up to you and holler at you like a man. So he did, and then Bob, old little punk bug, gonna say, you're sitting there telling my girlfriend off my business. And so my husband was like, she ain't even your girlfriend. He like, yeah, you telling my girlfriend on my business. She don't need to know I like strippers and stuff like that. And so my husband like, well, what you gonna do about it? Like, what you like let me know what's going on. And he like, I'm just saying, you just tell you run your mouth like a girl. My husband was like, what you mean? Like my husband, got angry because one thing you do not do is call a man, a chick. So Bob ended up leaving. Like it was time for lunch break, and Bob dipped out on lunch break because he there running his mouth, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna holler at you. Break came, Bob dipped out. And so I talked to Missy like a few days later, and I'm like, okay, do you still want to? Oh, and also, Bob had told my husband, like, she'll be okay if your wife tell her whatever, or if you tell her I didn't come to the birthday party, like, she'll be okay. All I gotta do is get her a bag of weed, and she'll forgive me. So I told her, like, well, Bob said, all he gotta do is get you a bag of weed, and you'll be straight. She got mad or whatever about it. And then by the time the conversation came, because I asked her, like, okay, are we still going to the Lions and Seahawks game? Bob not coming, but you can still come with us because a fan is a fan. Like, we're going to all go and have fun no matter what. And she was going to wear Seahawks stuff. Like, all four of us, all four of us going, she was going to wear Seahawks stuff. And then all of a sudden, she like, oh, well, he not going. I'm not wearing Seahawks stuff. I'm wearing Lions. And we do not like the Lions. We do not like the Lions. Okay, we don't care where we stay. Just because you stay in the Midwest don't mean you like the Lions. Like, you just don't. So we like, nah, bruh, this not what we agreed on. This not. And then Bob was paying for her ticket. So my husband was like, I could pay for half of your ticket if you come. And instead of her pretty much saying like she couldn't afford her half because she was dependent on Bob to pay for her tickets, she just made it seem like she wanted to go, but she wanted my husband to pay for her to wear Seahawks if she was gonna wear Seahawks. Pay for her ticket if she was gonna come pick her up, like all this stuff. And then we're just like, girl, who you think you are? Like, he ain't Bob. Like, who you think you are? So I'm like, girl, like, I don't know what's going on with you at this moment, but you changing up real quick for no reason, and you want this mug getting played by Bob. Like, so don't try to take it out on us because you're just not realizing, oh boy, got a wife and a stripper on the side, and you some chick that he smokes weed with, like, so don't, like, don't do all that. Oh my God, Marquette! Hey, my darling, I love you, baby. Oh, thank you so much for coming. You guys, I appreciate y'all so much. So much. Y'all don't even understand. So, she, like, pretty much trying to take it out on us. And then she was like, as a matter of fact, if I wanted to take the weed from Bob, I will. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call him and I'm going to get that weed from him because I want it. And so I'm like, you are the user he said you was. And you're going to keep talking to old boy. You know all of this stuff. You're going to keep talking to him because I told y'all how they met was she was all, oh, hey, after hearing his story and hearing that he was a simp, she approached him about taking her to go get some chicken. So we like, you are the user that Bob knows that you are. So y'all just go ahead on and have a happy life together. Like, leave. So we have to stop talking to her. Bob never came back to work, to be honest with you. He never came back to work. And so he wasn't talking to them no more. But me and my husband was sitting here talking a few days afterwards, and we was laughing and joking about the situation because we don't let too much stuff of people outside the house get to us. And so he had, I don't know if I heard them talking or if my husband told me. Now, this goes to you beautiful ladies who be using y'all don't have the full cover gloves. Y'all got the gloves that roll onto y'all fingers when y'all like cleaning up your sidewalls. Like, y'all don't wear the whole gloves. Y'all wear the little finger gloves, right? So, from what I heard, in the strip club, those are finger condoms, okay? And what I heard is that you're able to put them things on your fingers and put them wherever you want. So every time I like see people wear them, that's the first thing I think about is a strip club. Like, I be like, ooh, like, that's why I wear full cover gloves. I can't get those little fingertips because in my mind I'm like, These are strip club STD preventing gloves. Like, it's just so gross. But that's how I see them. In the nail world, they're fine. But in a strip club, it's to prevent some little pishka juice from getting inside of your fingernails or open cuts and stuff that you got, or some booty hole juice from getting in there. Like, so I can't wear them things at all. So when I see people wear them, I be like, oh my god, I wonder if they know. I wonder if it's like that where they live. I wonder if the strip clubs is like that. Because here, from what I heard, like that's how they get down. It's certain ones, not all, but it's certain ones. Like, it's so gross. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's so freaking gross, bro. But that's what I was hoping Eileen was gonna be here for. Oh, Glamorosa, beautiful. I know, I know she's trying like, not as, and if y'all got some, if y'all got some, I'm so sorry. I know, Chris, I know you gave some of yours up, but oh my god, if y'all got some, I'm so sorry. But it's so freaking like, ugh, bro, I can't. And I think that is where, I think he heard that from Bob. Like, I think he heard that from Bob. Really, now, Jew? I never saw them in the food. Oh my god, I couldn't see nobody making my food with those on. Oh my god. I know she's drinking me neither. Oh my god, nailed you. I couldn't be over the counter looking at somebody in the back with them things on making my food. Oh my god. Well, that's here. That's here. That's not in Canada. That's not in Canada. Canada probably different. They're probably different in Canada, but not in certain areas here. So but oh my god, I couldn't. I couldn't. But the stripper, I don't know. The stripper scene. Ain't no such thing as no reserved stripper. Like, it's just not no reserved little girl next door stripper. Like, there's no such thing. But that's how she was trying to come off with that blue hair. Oh no, nails you. Here they were full gloves. I worked in a sit down restaurant and fast food, and you have to put on like the full cover gloves, not the finger ones. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll be scrubbing underneath my fingernails because I have a tendency of like biting the skin on the side or like trying to bite my nails off, and I don't know what's underneath there. But the stripper tried to seem like she was reserved, little quiet girl, and I'm sitting there looking like, you done have all type of little finger things inside of you. Stop trying to make it seem like you just this sweet little girl that only go to the parking lots with the guys, not in the club, not in no champagne room or nothing like that. But and that's the only time I actually saw the stripper. So that is pretty much how we met the wife, which we shouldn't have met in the first place if they wasn't together. The girlfriend, who I did get to know better, and then the stripper. I'm not glamorous. I'm sorry. I know, I'm so sorry. Okay, I get it, Nelji. Like, I guess they using like the cutting board, cutting something. That way they can switch them out and grab the onions or something like that. That's what I'm picturing now. Because yeah, we definitely do the full cover gloves. But so that's the end of it. That's the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I did say if this one go well, I do got one more story to tell. This is something that happened. This was like 18 years ago. The story I just told was last year. I believe it was last year's story I just told. But my next story time is something that happened 18 years ago. Dealing with like my family, like my cousin, me and my cousin's relationship. And that one pretty much is called Am I a Jealous Hater? Like, am I a jealous hater? So, and you guys got to be honest with me. When I was 18 years old, I don't feel like I was. But when I tell the story, I could have been. I don't know. I don't know, but I will tell you guys that story next time because you guys showed up. Like, I'm so thankful for you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm definitely gonna go live again. I just gotta see when and tell that story because my videos, I don't make them long enough to tell this story and the last story. So I hope you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But no, girl, now you don't make me blush. But I am 36. 36. I told myself, I'm like, because I met this chick, and this not like a, it's not a story, but I met this chick, and I swear to you, she was in her 40s because of how old her kids was. I think she looked 40 something, but how old her kids were. And she telling me she my age. No, she said she was 38. And I'm like, there's no way. How you got a 25-year-old and you're 38? But, you know, you can have kids young. I've known some that had kids in middle school. But then she said she didn't have them in middle school. So I'm just like, girl, enjoy your age. Enjoy your experience, your wisdom. Enjoy, you know, your life. Like, so that's just how I be feeling about stuff like that. But I'm happy I'm pushing 40. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been blessed. And then you guys seeing videos or seeing you guys in the chats and stuff, you guys are all come off very blessed just as well and happy. So I'm happy, like I know all of you beautiful ladies. Like seriously. Yeah. Me too. It was a girl got pregnant in 7th grade. Then a girl had twins when we were in 8th grade. So I know it's a possibility. But it was just like, okay, girl, you know, try to, girl, that's crazy. Even though the 7th grade, we were 12. So, yeah, we were 12 in 7th grade. So, you should drink same here, girl. Like, it's crazy. And I wanted to also, this is what I should do in the beginning, just send prayers and love out to everyone who was affected by the tragedy in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Like, that was just so unnecessary and such an evil thing for that man to do. So, and then to see the pictures of some of the people, it was just like, they were all young. They were all young. So let's just enjoy, you know, life because you can just be out having fun and not even make it home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks. Girl, 21 was 6th grade. Okay, hold on, I'm reading two at the same time. Our friend was 12, but she had a baby. Yeah. Or at 21 with 6 kids. Girl, it better be twins in there somewhere. Because, my God. Now, I ask y'all a question. Did y'all stay friends with these girls once they had kids? Because I didn't. I was scared. I'm like, I don't know, I was in my own head. I was just like, the dude that you be around, his friends about to think all of us about to have kids like you. So I stopped being friends with them. Okay, me neither. Me neither, Glamorous. Wow, Drake, that is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, God bless that woman's body. And her mental. I feel like being a mom at any age, especially when you hit over 18, is hard. But when you're younger, I feel like it's even more hard because not only is your body, I don't feel like people's bodies fully mature until they hit over 18. And it's hard on a 30-something-year-old body, let alone a teenage body. That's crazy, honestly. Oh. Oh, okay. No babysitter, like for for real. Okay, Cynthia. Okay. Okay, so y'all wasn't, yeah, this was like, oh yeah, this is my dog right here. I don't want to say her name. These people, I don't know if you can say people's name. My husband was like, that's disrespectful to say people's real names, but it was like, one of them though, the one that had twins was my friend's cousin. So me and her just said hey to each other. It wasn't nothing like that with her. But the one that had one in 7th grade, we were actually friends. But so you guys, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I know how there's a neighborhood, how everybody know each other, no matter the age differences and stuff like that. When did she start, Cynthia? Man, I be sitting here with my kids, and I be telling them like, I gotta find y'all moms because I can't. Like I can't. Oh my God, Riri, Riri floating, y'all. Riri is floating. Oh my God. 53. She done made it through. She done made it through. I know Glamourosa. I started at 20 and was scared. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, yes. I'm about to be done, but yeah. Yes, and out, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Two sets of twins. Okay. Okay, so that's better. Man, look, I was supposed to go live Wednesday. Chickened out. I chickened out. I chickened out. I'm not gonna lie. I told Alicia in her live Monday, like, I'm going live Wednesday. Like, I'm scared. How is it? And man, Wednesday came and I was like, nope. I'm not going live. Like, nope. So literally today, when I make the post, I'm like, I'm doing it. If I make the post, I'm holding myself accountable and I gotta do it. Oh, okay, Riri, because I'm like, Riri floating. I'm like, she floating. Okay, but I will be going live again. Whew, I'm hot now that it's over. I don't know why I'm still nervous. But I will go live again. Oh no, darling. Like YouTube be tripping on notifications. I don't have my own because they don't tell you anyways. They don't tell you like I will see something pop up finally in my notifications and they'd be like, oh, such and such posted a video 48 minutes ago. But then when I was looking at my subscriptions, I didn't see it when I refreshed it, like or went live 30 minutes ago. Like it was just YouTube be tripping dipping. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm hoping. I know. I know. It was scary. I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. Like hours later, like SpongeBob. 3 hours later, like. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm sweating. I am sweating like crazy. But I thank you guys so much. You guys wait till I tell. Well, as y'all know, I'm Juan. Wait till I tell my husband like more than Riri came. Thank you guys so much. I see how hard it is to hang up now. I do. But I appreciate you guys. I love all of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all New Year's. This is going to be a great and amazing year. I will be commenting on people's comments, like I said in the beginning, if you weren't here, that my family being here is more of a distraction than I thought. I ain't gonna say distraction. I'm in their faces, but it's more of a distraction than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. So I haven't done anything. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like the more I do it, like next time I want to do another story time, and then after that, try to get into doing my nails because even like reading the comments talking, it was hard. So picture me having to look at my nails. Like, man. Hold on. What you mean? Hold on. Lord. I think my kid gonna be mad I got his freaking phone going dead. Oops. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm supposed to have my kid phone for an hour. He got notifications popping in and everything. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, baby, I don't know what you're talking about. But don't delete anything. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Okay, my kid notifications keep Yes, but I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will post again when I'm able to go live with the other story time to see if I'm a jealous hater or not. Y'all gotta tell me the truth. And Happy New Year's. Cheers. So whatever y'all got, water, tea, coffee, a vape, cigarette, a blunt, whatever you got, cheers to the new year. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I talk too much. I swallow my spit when I'm talking. Hey, Chris. I'm so sorry about the go, though, darling. But cheers to all of you guys. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And oh my God, I will see y'all. I will see y'all like later on. And then I'll see you guys next time I decide to go live. Happy New Year's to all of you guys. And hey, Kelly, how are you, darling? Oh, now I feel bad. I'm about to leave, but I love you guys so much. And I gotta go. Gotta go cook. So yes, love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.